Hi everyone, my name is Abel Grey Kantuma. I'm from GREYTEST Car Design Concept. This is my WhatsApp contact. You can reach me on this number or you can call me, okay? Now these are the list of softwares which I have covered on our YouTube channel. They are very much available on that channel. Visit the channel and actually keep yourself busy, okay? Today I'm going to be showing you how to actually come up with your profile, okay, on Civil 3D. Okay, I'll be showing you how to come up with the profile of in your Civil 3D. But before then, you can see this the chainage here. It's actually looking very small, and then you may want to increase your scale. Okay, so all you need to do is just to come down here. You can see we have different scale: 1:1, 1:2, 1:1, 1:2, 1:2.5, like that. So you can actually reduce your scale, you can actually increase your scale all from here. Okay, it's actually loading. Okay, good. Now it has taken effect. Okay, let's come down here and make it 500. Let's come to, or let's say 150 for example. Now you can see it's actually becoming smaller. Okay, okay, let's say now I want this to be bigger. Let's make it to 1:2500. Now you discover the scale will actually become bigger. It becomes more bolder than the previous ones. Okay, good. So I'm actually going to take, because you can see some of the writings have actually intersect each other, so I will not be able to read that clearly. Okay, so I will take it back to 1, or let me take it 1001 to 125. Okay, good. I'm going to leave it as it is, like this. But you can see everything has become a bit bolder than before. Now let's go into our profile. All I need to do is just to come to my profile here. I'll click on this drop down. I'll click on create surface profile. Okay. So I'll click on that. Now you can see this has actually appeared. So this my profile is actually going to be created based on my alignment. Okay, and if you look at my right hand side here, we can see the surface for this alignment is actually new road surface, and then the alignment is actually new road alignment. If you can remember, this was the name we actually gave to it while we were creating this. So there are cases whereby you may have different alignments all in one window, and then you may have different surfaces on the same window. So in that case, you should be able to spot the particular alignment you actually want to work on, or you want to create a profile for, and then the surface you actually want to create a profile for. So we actually want to create a profile for this new road alignment, and this is actually the surface, okay, which is the new roads surface. Okay, so if actually this is the surface we want to create a profile for, we are going to add this surface. You can see that surface has actually been added. So we are going to click on draw in profile, new. So this is actually the profile which is actually going to be created. You can see a new window has actually popped up for us again. On this new window, you can see this is the profile view, bottom stack view, first view, full grid, intermediate view. Because of time, I'm not going to be playing around this. I'm just going to use the profile view, but you can take your time to interchange, and then you will see how that is actually going to appear. But let me just click on this. Okay, let's take it back. I don't want to, just want to make it more brief. This profile, you just give it a name, new road profile. Or let me say existing new road profile. Okay, click on next. Now you can see this is the station from 0 to 2567. Now this is the highest point. Okay, this is the last station here. But let's say, for example, you just want to get the profile. You can see the station here is at 2 kilometers 567 meters. Okay, but let's say, for example, you just want to get a profile for, maybe you are walking on this road is actually an over 2 kilometers road, but then maybe you have walked for probably 1 kilometer, and then you just want to have a profile for that particular 1 kilometer, or you want to have a profile for chainage 500 to chainage 1000. Okay, so if you want to have a chainage for that, all you need to do, a profile for that particular chainage, all you need to do is just to type in those values here, and then you are going to have a profile for just that particular chainage. But as you can see here from this, what we are doing is we are actually taking the entire road. We just want to have a profile for the entire road. Okay, so I'm going to click on next. Now if I click on next, now you can see the minimum, the maximum. This is the minimum based on this is the minimum height. Okay, and this is actually the maximum height from our design, or from the surface, and then the alignment. Okay, I come to my band. You can see I'm just going to be having my elevations and stations. So there are some more settings you can actually do here from this. Okay, you can do some little adjustment, change some of these settings, but you can see I did not actually change most of the things. I just left them at the default. Okay, but on our next episode I will be going deeper into this to explain better some of these changes, okay, that you can do on the software. Okay, so you can see this is actually how my cut is going to be like. This is my field, this is my multiple boundary and all that. So I'm going to click on create profile view. Okay, so once I click on create profile view, I'm going to click anywhere in my window for my profile to actually display. Now you can see this is how my profile looks like. This is my starting point from where I'm starting to this. You can see how it looks like. So let's check this chainage. See 0 plus 0 0. Sorry, this you can see. Okay, so it went flat. This is flat, and then at this point it went a bit higher. It comes down, comes high, and all that. Okay, now the chainage here, you can see it's actually at 0. 20 meters change. I can edit this. All I need to do is just to click on the profile. If I click on this profile, so I'll go to the properties of this profile. You can see here we have the profile properties. We have profile view properties. Okay, so if I come to edit profile view style, okay, good. Now let's come here. Let me just take you briefly through this point. You can see our graph, our grid here. Let's come to horizontal axis. I want this to be 25. Okay. Okay. So here you discover that there is no label along this vertical by my left hand side. You can see it's actually at my right hand side. I can switch that to my left if I want it to appear at my left, but I'm going to leave that at my right. Okay, so all of these settings you can actually just change some of these settings. You can see the major tick detail at interval of 2 meters. You can see the tick size 2.5 millimeter. You can actually adjust all of these and you see it taking effect on your profile here. Okay, so on the next episode I'll be explaining a bit further into what you can do with the settings in your profile. Okay, so I'm just going to click on apply and I'll click on OK. Now you can see it has actually taken effect. Now my change is at 25 meters. Okay, now this is what I was explaining then. You can see along this vertical, you can see I'm having at 2 meters. This is 398, this is 400, 402, like that. You can change it to 5, you can change it to 10, or whatever you actually want to achieve. Is more like a graph. Okay, so it's just a graph that you can actually play around with. Now you can see at each change is telling you, giving you a brief description of each of those points. You can see what we have there along this. Here we have 398.76, like that. So I'm going to click on this again and I'll come to my profile property. Let's click on profile property. Sorry. Let's go to edit profile style. The other time I went to profile view properties. Okay, so there is a bit difference between that. So I'll be explaining further in the next episode more about the reason why this is actually behaving this way. I will explain better in the next episode. Okay. Profile view properties just to view the properties of this profile. Okay. So I'll be going deeper into this on the next episode. Okay. So but you can see this is actually the profile based on what we have in our alignment here. Okay. So but then you can see this is showing you like the height. Okay. If you go further, you know the difference here on our alignments is using this the paths at which this your road actually goes along this path. Okay. But here you can actually see both your cut and your fill, okay, in your profile, which I'm actually going to go explaining better on the next episode. Okay. Make sure you stay safe and make sure that you stay blessed.